Howdy folks, Meandering Mike here in the Man Cave of Madness. This is our bi-weekly channel update. As you can see over here, we've got last week's bi-weekly channel update, 4 new videos and a live stream. Now that live stream is not on my channel, but I was on that live stream, so I included it here. So the first video was a Star Wars spoof. It's a very short video, less than a minute long. It's not a short because it's full wide, but I use music and a stills montage and the dialogue from this famous Star Wars scene, That's No Moon. And I call this a mint inbox moment because I use as the characters mint inbox items from Star Wars. If you say, what are you talking about? Take a look at that. It's only 45 seconds long. So go take a look and see what you think. Let me know. The next video I did was an unboxing of the game With the Hammer, a very new game, the latest game from Conflict Simulations Limited by designer Ray Weiss with developer Fred Serval. Some of you will know him from the Homo Ludens YouTube channel. He was also designer of 2 games from GMT, Red Flag Over Paris and A Jest of Robin Hood. So check out this new title by Ray Weiss on a very interesting but obscure topic in history, the German Peasants' War. I include a list of suggested readings because this is something that most Americans have no clue about, the German Peasants' War. And usually I include reading suggestions during an after-action review sometimes, but this time I'm doing it up front in case you're the kind of person that likes to read something about a topic before you want to look at a game or not. So I've included that there. I also continue my playthrough on Leany from the Napoleon's Last Battles quad. I've been a little bit busy, but Mrs. Meandering is off on the East Coast visiting at a niece's wedding. So I got the week free, so I definitely should be able to finish that. Now we're going to skip to the top. The other video is I just released an unboxing of another Star Wars game, the Star Wars Empire Strike Back Assault on Hoth. This is from West End Games from 1988. Now, on the box, it calls it an adventure board game. Well, it's basically a hex and counter war game with the counters being on stands. They actually stand up vertically. So if you like Star Wars, if you like war games, if you like trying to succeed where others have failed, you can play the Empire or the Rebels, and you can check that out there in that unboxing. Now, live stream. Like I said, this wasn't a live stream on my channel, but it was me on The War Room, which is a weekly show on Saturdays, alternately hosted by ID Jester or Rough Sword and War Game. This one was on ID Jester's channel, and the topic that week's called A Blast from the Past. And we talked about war games that we enjoyed and played 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 years ago that we still enjoy and play now. So we all talk about lists, and people in the chat also pitch in. So if you want to see what ID Jester, Rough Swordsman Wargamer, and I liked as our Blast from the Past games, go ahead and check that out. All right, so upcoming on the channel, like I said, we will continue Leany, since we'll have time to do that, and the upcoming segment of mine on ways of thinking in wargame, which I'll leverage my talk on Leany and the opening battles, my calculations there. We will talk about judging the quality of your results based on the quality of your outcomes, when this makes sense. Can you really do this all the time? These are based on books by Annie Duke. So we will try to get that finished in the next week or two, but no absolute commitments on that. So that's upcoming for my channel. And on that live stream there, I will put a link in the description of this video when I post it on my channel. If you're watching this on Damp and Caldy's Known Me Here, you'll just have to search for ID Jester Blast from Past, and you should be able to find it if you want to watch that video. So I'm sending it back to you, Dan, and all the good folks watching. No enemies here. Ciao, y'all.